So today's Tuesday, the first day of posting for this week. And on Tuesdays, what you can expect is videos just like this one. I'm just talking to you guys about things that are going on with me, things that might be going on with you. Who knows? I feel pretty cool doing this. Like, I've always wondered what it would be like for me to like, hey, I'm talking to a bunch of people, I've got my notes here, and I'm ready to say what I gotta say. This is honestly the second time I've done this. I thought it was the first, but then I just remembered something else. I did speak at a Young Life Club last spring or fall or something like that. But anyway, it's cool. Now let's get to the topic. So, what has been on my mind lately is the topic of fear. And the definition of fear that I have from the Webster Dictionary on my phone is to be afraid of something or someone. That was the first definition. And the second definition I have is to expect or worry about something bad or unpleasant. Now, I think when a lot of people think of fear, they think of, oh, that spider I'm scared of, or that snake, or the dark, or a bear, or something like that. But then there are also a lot of other people who think of fear as something more detailed, and that's kind of the way I think of fear. When I hear the word fear, the first thing that comes to my mind is judgment. Why judgment? Let me explain. So, something that I've had a hard time with for as long as I can remember is worrying about what people will think, do or say about what I do or say, or the opinions I have. And because of that fear, it has caused me to not do or say certain things that I know aren't bad, but are on my mind, or some things that I'd like to say, or things I'd like to do, decisions I'd like to make. I worry so much about what other people think of me that I don't allow myself to be myself in front of others. An example of me fearing judgment is something as simple as, this girl I know dressed nice today, and I want to compliment her on it, but then I don't compliment her on it because I feel like if I do compliment her on it, she's going to think I'm flirting with her or something like that. That may be weird to you. It might be, but that's the way I think of things sometimes. And I was reading up a little bit about fear and just the things that it does to you, and as I was reading about it, I thought to myself, I don't want to fear anymore. I don't want fear to take over my life, take over the decisions I make, be in control of them. So I decided, oh, why don't I do something about it? Instead of just sitting here and wishing that it was gone, wishing I had said this to somebody, wishing I had let them know what I actually wanted, something like that. So in my search to overcome this fear that I have, I came up with a to-do list on things that I can do and things that you could do to overcome our fears. The first thing I have is to overcome a fear every day. Try to overcome a fear every day, because the more it'll give you more confidence if you continuously overcome one after another. Then as you get on a roll, it's just easy. It'll help with your confidence, because lack of confidence is an abundance of fear. Another thing that I wrote on here to do is to tell yourself every day, I won't let fear win. If you say it, then that makes it all the more easier to do it. That's something I've found to work for me. Is if I say I can do it, say this will happen or that will happen, then it happens. It's easy to think it'll happen, like, oh, you're just in your head like it'll happen. But I think it's way better to actually say it. It's funny, earlier today I was just telling somebody, because I have a driver's test next week, I was telling them I will pass my test. And don't be like, oh, I don't think fear will win today. It's like, where's the confidence in that? Just say, fear will not win today. That will help. Number 3 on my list is read inspiring quotes. The reason I say read inspiring quotes is because, for me at least, reading inspiring quotes makes me happier. And when I'm happy, I fear less. It makes it easier for me to overcome those fears, not worry too much about them, but just do it, like Nike. So that's what I've been doing, and it's helped me tremendously. Just inspiring quotes. Awesome. And the Bible. That's amazing. Helps me a lot. Number 4, which probably should have been first, but hey, do whatever order you want. But number 4 is to know your fears. Because how can you overcome your fears if you don't even know what they are? That's an easy one. I don't really think I need to go into much more detail about that. Just know what your fears are so you can say to yourself, I will overcome this fear and I will do it this way. Number 5 is to journal. Journaling is amazing. I didn't used to do a whole lot of it, but now I do a lot of it. And I recommend journaling where nobody else is. Just like right now, I'm next to an amphitheater. There's a nice grass hill. I think I'll show it to you guys. It's cloudy but not raining. It's nice and warm. It's light breeze. But journal first of all. Write down what your fear is, because you got to get out of your head. You don't want to think it and then end up overthinking it, and then everything goes to dirt then. So just write it out so you can see it there. You can actually see it there. That helps me a lot. It just gets it out of my head. I know I have it on this piece of paper, so I don't have to carry it around with me all the time. I don't have to carry that thought. I can have it on a piece of paper instead. Now the last thing I have, which is the first thing on the list, I just wrote it different, kinda, is to overcome your fear. Take action. Because it's easy to just sit there and think about your fear. Because what's that going to do? You're going to think about it, then your imagination will come into play and make things a lot worse than they actually are. I experienced that earlier this semester. I overthought something and my imagination made it awful. It turned the situation into a mess. But then my brother Jarek was like, dude, you're overthinking it. Just Nike and do it. So I just did it, and the reality was a lot better than my imagination had made it seem. So take action, do something about it, and I think you'll see some pretty good results. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you got something from this video. I hope it inspired you or helped you out in some way. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and let me know that you want me to do more of these types of videos. Also, comment ways that if you overcome some fears, comment ways that you've done it in the section below. We can talk about it. Be sure to share this video with your friends if you think that they should see it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I post on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 3 times a week. You can expect me then. So if you want to see more of me, subscribe, and we can have a good time. So that is all I have for you guys. I will see you in a couple days. Bye.